All right, it is time for our first hot topic, and the Manatee County School Board approves a raise for teachers, but after hours of a very heated meeting. It was a full house and dozens more were watching on monitors around the building. Before the meeting, teachers were out on the street wearing red shirts to rally support from passing drivers. So here's what got approved. Teachers will receive what they call pay step raises, a little here, a little there, based on their effectiveness in the classroom, aka test scores, and also based on their longevity. But retroactive pay and more help with health insurance were not included. Some spoke out on social media saying they are making less now than they did 10 years ago when you factor in the insurance costs. Others said that that $300 expense stipend that's part of it is nothing but a joke. Do you think we will ever be able to treat our teachers well enough for the job they do for children?
You know what? Before I got into owning my own business with my husband, I have my master's in education, and I taught 4th and 5th grade, and then I didn't teach for long because of this type of thing. I felt like I was spinning my wheels every single day, trying to reach those test scores that don't really show whether our children are ready or not. Mm-hmm. We're just teaching to a test, and I really disliked doing that. And also the reward for being a teacher, the happiness that you see in their faces, all of that is great. Living in Sarasota County, Manatee, maybe a little bit different, but teachers are not, for sure, not getting paid what they deserve.
Not a living wage.
Well, and you bring home your work. You might work until 3 o'clock in the afternoon and have summers off, but man, you bring home a lot of work, and I don't know that we're ever, unfortunately, going to see much of a change.
And the health costs, we should have actually paid more for their health costs, because that's such a big factor right now.
It's really unfortunate, and actually it's like a mixed thing, because you really, the school district, especially Manatee School District, they don't have the money. I'm sure they would love to give the raise, but the reality is their budget's already strapped. They had to make cuts a couple of years ago where they're already operating bare bones with like less teachers than they actually need. Right. So you have that balance of, we don't have it, but they need it, and that's the unfortunate part, because the people who are going to make the biggest difference in our children's lives this time is these teachers.
And quality teachers, what will also happen, unfortunately, is quality teachers will end up going elsewhere and finding something else to do. Yeah.
Absolutely, and it just makes me sad, because it's such a difficult situation, because they so deserve to be rewarded. But Beth is right, especially in Manatee, when they got in all that trouble 4 or 5 years ago, they haven't recovered.
Yeah, well, it comes from taxes.
They can only do so much.
Yes.
But
yet we're bringing in money hand over fist in Manatee.
I think it's a combination of things. Like in our, we don't value teachers enough to put them higher on the totem pole. Right. We're putting other things before them, maybe building a new school, which is not saying that we don't need that, but you also need the better teacher. So sometimes I think it's reorganization of the values, and teachers probably should come first, not the building or not other resources.
And it's always sad to me when everyone leaves unhappy, and that seemed to be the situation last night.
Well, you know, the only thing we can do about it is to show those teachers how much we appreciate them.
Absolutely.
That's how charter schools came about, because people are leaving the public system to go in the other system.
Right. All right. Well, it won't be the last we hear about it.